It's very bizarre. But I
Sounds
kind
like
of
a good
feel like
Seabrae.
that way.
There he is. We found him.
He's gone. I feel like the Skywrath at this time could be a bit of a liability, just not having any lockdown for the Slark. But you can
Oh,
itemize for it then.
they should. I don't know. It's like, do we sack our Alk and send a mid and pick like Void or something? Because Void versus Slark, Void with Skywrath Mage, that's kind of tempting. That's probably the discussion NIP are having, because most teams like they see Slark, they think Void like right away, but they're probably thinking they can't fit in the Void because they need a mid hero that can play versus their OD, so they ban the Classic in the Pugna, and they'll take the offlane Beastmaster for 3/3. That's a classic 3/3 hero right there. And now you have attack speed boost for OD. OD always loves playing with Bloodlust or attack speed bonuses. That's why they had the Ogre ban too.
He's got protection also with the rock being behind him at all times if he's far forward. Not to mention, of course, Warlock just going to keep Slark alive. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that Void, but I wouldn't. The only thing that'd be weird about it, again, is I feel like if you're going to do that, I want to see Skywrath Mage as a core, because otherwise they just don't have any damage. Like, nothing.
Support Skywrath has lots of damage. But
yeah,
yes, they need control and damage. Like, but you can't pick Wraith King. I guess Sven is still in.
I want to see mid-Wrath Mage.
Mid-Wrath Mage. I love the Wrath Mage. It's a lot
Alchemist
scarier without
like
the sky. I like it.
the
Mage.
Void in the off lane. That's what I want to see. I'm down
No,
for
you
that.
don't. You
Yeah,
don't
I
want
do,
that.
man.
Don't
It's a dream.
don't tell yourself these things. So they will take the mid hero that they need.
Okay.
It will be the Lina. So Setsu, Lina, and the Monet Alchemist. Interesting game here.
Look at that set for Monet. What the heck?
It's one of the newer ones. It's a mixture actually of sets.
It looks like Timbersaw.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what it actually reminds me of? Do you remember Batman and Robin?
Mr. Freeze?
No, it reminds me of
the Alchemist kind of looks like Mr. Freeze up there.
the other Bane. Do you remember the old
Oh,
Bane?
yeah.
Because he's got that little like nozzle coming out of his dome right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a weird dude. I
Very
guess all the
strange.
Batman villains, I suppose. Well, it depends which side you're on.
That's true.
You know, we're pretty weird guys. What was up with the Penguin, first off?
He's a weird one.
Like, what was his story, though?
He was like an orphan that got thrown in the sewer, I think.
Why were there penguins?
I don't know.
Was he stuck in Antarctica?
It's really cold.
Why
down
does he
there.
like fish so much? He's the penguin.
I think it was like a zoo or something that had all the penguins went out of it.
I gotta rewatch some
Dude, we're
Batman.
gonna have some DC people real angry at us.
Why? Because we don't know what Batman is?
Because we don't know what we're talking about. We're just like saying
No,
ridiculous
where
things.
people are gonna look up these questions and then boom, free. You're welcome.
I'm
Easy
with ya.
promotion.
That's fair enough.
And then we'll get our Batman set for Night Stalker, and it'll all be perfect.
They've got those wings from the Skywrath Mage right now that just look so pretty. I love those ones. Those are awesome.
They're really active. They're
Yeah.
just floating like crazy. They're like a little too fast. Like, look at OD. Chilling. This guy's like, yeah.
He's like a hummingbird.
Yeah.
You know, hummingbirds, they got to do it really fast. Man, we got a little bit of a pause, it looks like, as teams are getting ready to get
I
started.
think it's our strategy time. Remember, it's the international. This is for the clock for Nahas.
Oh,
right?
of course.
We gotta increase it so that I think they gave an extra 30 seconds this year.
Okay.
No, just kidding. Everyone always just reduces his time. They actually docked him 5.
I like it.
Every time he goes over, they take it from the next one. By the end of the event, it's just gonna go, oh my god, here we go.
It's just going to be a quick screenshot of BSJ's face.
That I'm into. That should prepare anyone for battle.
Slark likes it. Ace is down. All right, Lanham playing on his Wrath Mage, minus the Sky. And, well, I'm feeling like this is looking like a good game for NIP, at least for my money's worth. What do you think?
For NIP, I'm leaning that way as well, but then I have to, of course, thank the Alchemist. The Alchemist lane, we saw last game, it was a Timbersaw. Who's going to be fighting the Alch? Are they keeping the Slark up here? Are they aggroing into him? Are they going to get these rotations? A lot of it comes down to just, like, how much can Monet actually get to the laning stage before he's moved to the jungle? As he goes for a dig.
Dude, they know he's there
then puts
because
the drum
they see the drum. They know he's over there. Dude, literally pay to lose. Oh, my God. Oh!
Hey, what? How did they see the drum?
The drum that shows through the trees.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Whoops. Maybe
Also,
this is all part of the strats.
Just
Oh,
change
look
the
at this.
color.
Wow, he knows.
Spraying the drum.
Spraying the drum. That's the next level stuff right there. Wow, I got a lot to learn about the BM and the taunts right now.
It's very important to know about.
So
these
he
things.
basically discovered where the Mirana is and now gets the lane swap. You thought it was NIP that were on the next level. I think Monet's on the next level.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So this is that lane swap thing that this is the issue. Now, Ace just starts running bottom, I believe. Unless they think that they can do it with the Beastmaster in the sky. Or sorry, the Beastmaster and the Mirana.
Oh, Ace is hanging up here. So Flyby, the Omni, is going to head towards the north. And it looks like they are going to end up with that matchup that they wanted.
I don't think so. Ace is coming. He's running.
Oh, is he actually making the whole run?
He's running.
Oh, okay.
He's fishing his way down there.
But what's 3-3 going to do then?
And then he'll TP.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I guess he'll just start running too.
That
Usually you have a support down here already. Either way, they're getting a kill up top onto Afu. There's first blood.
Takes it down for himself. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, it does feel a little bit bizarre that 3-3 is going to kind of be...
They could just lane together for a little bit and let Soxa get some farm up top. That's not the worst thing either.
Okay.
No one wants to miss out on free XP. But yeah, you definitely need the supports to really have an impact with the Slark here.
Oh man, already taking a beating. PPD going to head up there. 3-3 going to make the TP rotation. So the thing that's weird about this now is if Monet TPs, then Ace would have to follow, and then 3-3 would be stuck.
But the support had a TP on the Shadow Demon, right? So then they'll be up top with no Shadow Demon, and then they can just play with the Mirana and the Beastmaster and just keep punching them.
Yeah. And the TP coming down bottom now as well.
All right, they're going for the big play on the arrow now.
Can they hit it? Who do they spot? Where's the opening? There's nothing to set this one up, and the arrow's just going to connect on the Skywrath Mage.
Yet on the Ace, though.
Oh,
it's enough. Jeez.
Yeah, they'd leap on Soxka anyways. So
oh yeah, that's true.
All right, so what's the play now? Yeah, they TP Monet. So Monet's out of there.
And Peter's running top. Oh, the musical lanes.
Dude, what is that? Oh, he's just getting the bounty run, surely. Okay, no, he's just going to run all the way top. And now...
Yeah, he's going to peek, maybe look for a courier snipe.
Well, 3-3 doesn't have a TP. Maybe if he dies, it's all okay.
I wanted to die. This is some classic Dota. Oh, yeah, look at this damage.
The leash.
Dude, he's
Build
reading
the
the
stats.
situation right now.
Dude, look at him go.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Monet.
5 HP.
Oh, no, an Ace. 3-3 wants to chase this one down, find the kill. They lose Ace.
He's too fast.
Getting Lanham. They want it badly, but no Axis. Giving him the Seb as he chases him down, stops to kill off the boar. And Ace, after having just TP'd, has to walk back out to lane.
5. Oh, but it's Peter with the DD. He didn't see it from the top rope.
Get away. 30 HP. Lanham is living on nothing.
I told you, man. This guy, lore appropriate. No boots, outrunning everybody. So fast. You see a Warlock with boots? 335. This guy, 327.
Oh, no. The
oh,
creeps.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait, eat the tango. Eat the tango. Be a liver. He's got a stick charge as well. I think he's fine. I'm pretty sure he's okay.
How long are we lasting here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they don't have any way to kill them all.
Oh, man. What a weird freaking game so far.
They would have had to, like, nuke them instantly or something before all the regen was kicking in.
With all this lane swapping, RNG are owning, like, all across the lanes right now.
Yeah, it should tilt back, though, again, because, like, now they're in the stuck situation because Ace ran. He has TP.
No, they just TP'ing again.
Yeah, but Ace has TP, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, he does. So they're going to swap it up then. Yeah, Flyby comes over. What is happening?
Well, what's funny is that we had a similar situation last game, but they never tried to play this game with the Alchemist, right? I guess because they just saw it as a situation where the other lane wasn't any good for UR.
Didn't they have Chen, though? Yeah, they had Chen, so to me it feels like they were saying, okay, the other lane would just be as bad anyways.
25 seconds for 3-3's TPs. It's like, can we just hit neutrals or something? Oh, yo. Kill that and then go for the arrow. Oh, Soxa. All right.
Looking for the opening. Leashed up.
Good call. Runs in the wave.
Hiding in the trees. Afu. Going to try and keep him alive, but Monet will eventually be brought down. Lanham Looking to finish this one off,
Oh,
though.
the missed micro. Oh, why'd you go back?
Moves back forward. Gets the kill. Man, Soxa just really putting the hurt on.
Yeah. He only has a fairy fire and a stick, though, but he wants to try and pressure for this rune. And it's only level 1 Shadow Poison. Maybe thinking about it here from Afu, he's like, oh, maybe I could do something. They're kind of low. Oh, I'm just going to feed.
Oh, arrow. Yeah, he's going to go down.
Whoa, Soxa, what was that? Some KS right there.
He's got to get his support Mirana working, right?
Yeah, typical.
Yeah, he's got the bottle now. Still, lane's looking pretty good for RNG. I think that this is the best that you could have hoped for them. And Lina against the OD in the mid lane. Things looking relatively even. Lina a little bit ahead of Fada.
Yeah, should be Lina favored, really. Nothing that OD can do that like punishes her that hard compared to all the other heroes he's good versus. Lina just sort of like that dominant laner that should do well versus everyone.
You know, we always talk about like the TP versus TP thing, but the other interesting part of all this is that you have, after the TP, the chance to find a kill onto somebody.
Yes, exactly.
And then they have to walk back to lane. And that happening early to Slark is probably one of the big deciding factors of why it is the way it is right now for RNG.
But then Monet too, right? Like
yeah,
he's jungling now with the 30-second cooldown. I think he's done. He's got his 2 points in the acid spray, and he's like, all right, guys, I need something. Someone else just go take the lane. And Skywrath Mage, a good hero for that. Is he doing the Atos rush? It seems to be. He's not doing the nulls. I've seen 2 strats from the Skywrath players these days. They go straight straight Atos or the null spam.
Okay. Yeah, that spell amp, I mean, it adds up over time if you get enough of them. Not to mention, obviously, just the mana pool that you get from having all those no talismans.
Plus, they look cool.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I don't even need real items. I just buy 4 nulls. It's a fun build.
But I think that he wants to scale. This is definitely a game where Lanham could get huge, and just because it's become like a huge problem for NIP.
Now, the real problem, though, with the Atos build is that you have to get boots. Mostly because he's against a Slark, too. As the boots are good, but you want as much catch as possible.
Look at that. Monet tanked the arrow so that way
yeah.
Soxa can't come in and steal it.
Still getting a lot of free XP, though, on Soxa.
Yeah. Already level 5. Goes in, steals away a couple of those creeps as well. Not bad, not bad. Leap, chase. They've got the courier on him. 3 stacks so far.
Dude, if he had actually hit... Oh, yeah, he almost got the troll.
It's close. Man, he's such a problem.
Yeah, he's
for
been
him
a real
right now.
nuisance.
That's really annoying.
Hey, he's trying to put down some sentries. Like, where's this guy's ward? Like, how is he just juking everything? Like, nah.
All right, Afu, you
Dude,
got to be careful.
Soxa!
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, he's going for this one. You know it. He's got 2 leap charges.
Oh no, he's playing super safe.
All right. Well, it might be the death of him nonetheless. They got the heal now. Another round of the Starfall. And, not gonna get him. Still, big plays from the Mirana.
You know, if he goes to that, he probably almost certainly dies. And then he's just saying, you know what? If I stay alive, Al can't farm here. If I die for that kill, Al keeps farming.
And the whole time, like, Ace is now able to pressure this tower.
Yeah, Sox is just going to pull the wave. He's cosplaying as a treant. Pulling it away with some nature profit strats, rather.
This is some of the best support Mirana I've seen.
That I would agree with. Someone's TP just got canceled. Who just... Omni started at bottom, but then canceled it.
TP coming in now from Afu. Trying to keep the pressure on, keep this catapult alive, see if they can finish off the tier 1 tower. If you can finish this one off.
They can just hope for a deny at this point.
Oh, and they don't even get it.
Yeah, Monet almost timed it with catapult.
Arrow connects, he walked into it.
Yeah, I don't think no one else is there, buddy.
Whatever. I wanted to see the jump. Just run at him. Assert dominance.
Yeah, this has been amazing play from Fada, or from Soxa rather. So I'm so used to the Fada Mirana. Fada, you're all right too. I mean, 45-11. You got Lina starting to move into the jungle a little bit though, and she's got about a 300 gold edge on the OD. So good start here from Setsu. Wants to get his Yules to try and start rotating around, pick up some clarity, start farming the jungle, and up top you're gonna have the helm on 3-3. Not an item we get to see all too often anymore, but Beastmaster's still very potent with it.
Yeah.
So they've got Roar into Arrow here. The Sanities to boot. Sox is just going to freehand it because he's feeling himself.
Yeah, Flyby does have...
Flyby should theoretically not get rolled,
points.
right? He has phase boots, and he knows the Beastmaster's trying to do it. Okay.
Oh, this is a nice play, though. Heavenly Grace, status resistance built up.
Good
Meanwhile,
placement.
the battle beginning as they get ready for these bounty runes. Saksa going to leap down to the low ground, and RNG should be able to secure him. But something to watch for, this movement from the Hawk. They've got to keep their eyes on it.
Down bottom. He got leashed, and then he was able to disrupt Ace and then take both bounty runes. Huge when you got the Alpha on your team.
Yeah, much needed. We haven't really talked all that much about Fada yet, as that mid lane is pretty even across the board, with Lina a little bit ahead. But this is the type of game where, you know, playing against an Alc, playing against an Omni can potentially just take over once you get enough farm. And already off to a decent start. Double Natali, the power treads. They're going to pressure up here and try and take down this tier 1 tower. Having that Helm of the Dominator, taking over the creep. It's all good stuff. So,
Ace is getting a lot, though.
yeah.
I mean, you see that the Alc's 1300 head, but you're like, oh yeah, that's an Alchemist. Like, this is a Slark who is really farmed, and will have his Midas pretty early. Already has the phase, has the wand. He's been playing very aggressively.
I mean, is this a game where he's going to be able to kind of take over, do you think?
It's not a crazy snowball Slark game at this point because he's not, he doesn't have like those 4 or 5 kills or something like we have with the UR Animage. But yeah, he's gonna have a good game, more than likely, unless he just starts like dying. But should have a BKB on the earlier end, perhaps after that defusal, to try and help deal with the Skywrath Mage.
Moonlight Shadow, Roar jumps, Ace is there. Dude, that happened so quick. And the TP actually going to be canceled
He
as well.
had to. It was perfectly timed with that arrow. It just happened to be. But it didn't matter. He was just at the shrine on the other side anyway.
Yeah.
So it was not a very far TP.
Well, NIP going to continue the pressure now. Tier 1 tower mid going to be the next objective. They've got the Hawk back behind. Seeing where everything is.
Glyphing. He's still playing down bottom. He hasn't rotated
Flyby
here.
in some trouble as well. They've got the banishment. He's coming out in a second. Arrow connects even with the status resistance there. He's able to time it correctly. They just blow up Flyby. PPD does go down to Setsu, but NIP are not stopping the push.
That was a good kill on the Warlock, though, because maybe that allows them to defend this here. If they can clear it with Setsu, he's just waiting for the mana. That's the thing that's holding him back right now. He's only got 1 Dragon Slave. And then
Ace
can't get the deny.
takes the tower. NIP. I mean, and I think the majority of this is just this Beastmaster who's had a really good start so far and is kind of able to be that constant push that goes. Like,
it's the Beast and it's the Mirana.
Yeah.
They got a perfect first Moonlight Shadow. Saksa forced the Alchemist in the top half of the map where there wasn't really that much there. And he couldn't be involved in any sort of engagements on the bottom after that. And now this is going to be the big difference between what happened last game for Alliance and Newbie versus what's going to happen now, because they've taken those tier 1 towers much earlier. Now, UR was able to recover. They still lose this game, but he's able to recover. He gets a 16-minute Radiance. With Monet not able to really play that top part of the jungle, you've got to expect that this Radiance is probably going to be a little bit later as they're going to keep putting it on here. They have the arrow. He's waiting for it here. He's got a couple good eyes here. There's no vision on him.
They broke the smoke, they know. Oh, Saksa gotta be careful. Arrow dodged away just at the last second. Afu is still there as a defensive option if they need it.
Peter's just holding it. He's
Dude,
saying, I don't want to drop this thing down. I don't think they can contest either way.
Lanham, he's moved into position now as well. But they just don't have any lockdown. They don't have any team fight. These heroes of RNG don't do anything.
Yep. And now you're going to have the wards being placed down here from NIP. Try and secure this top jungle. Already got that good one up on the high ground.
The slow, steady push and holding on to that Warlock ulti like you're talking about. I mean, I don't know. It feels like even when they're pushing down these towers and making moves around the map, you're still getting like tons of farm on this Mirana. She's almost ahead of the Omni Knight right now. And this is with an Alchemist in the game.
Yeah, Lanham's going to go for a play down bottom. He gets the solo kill on Saksa. That is the power of the Skywrath Mage. He just walked out of the trees, concussive, Ancient Seal ulti. Done. And that's why you see the Atos build, not the Nulls, because the Nulls you really only need for the Arcane.
PPD going to go down as well. So 2 quick kills by RNG, and suddenly they're back in it. They lose towers, but able to take a couple heroes with them.
Yeah, they're still in the danger zone, though. Alchemist is still going to get a pretty good timing on the Radiance, because I think they had some stacks down there, too, while he was farming, even though he's locked to just one camp, or rather one of the triangles on that dire side in there. It is still an Alchemist.
Yeah. And the bounty runes help with that as well.
Yeah, very true. They were very well positioned for some of those.
So
Not
another...
going to get as many this time, though.
Yeah, he gets a couple, though. That's the Radiance completed.
Yeah, they'll get 2 and 2, but looks good.
So 3-3. I believe this is going to be the almost completed Spirit Vessel. Or, excuse me, Solar Crest for 3-3.
Yeah, just missing the ultimate.
He's feeling good about it. That does open up Roche for them if they want to take it with just the Medallion. Don't really need to be worried about that much team fight on the side of RNG, although maybe the Radiance Rain in there could be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough call because it's like if we Roche, which they are right now, we're still getting some of that breathing room to the Alchemist. It might have been that they've just seen the Radiance and they're like, okay, Radiance is up already anyway. There's no point fighting him right now. We have to try and kill him before the next item. So put this Aegis onto our probably OD. Oh, no, never mind. But it'll be Slark because he's going Diffusal first. So.
Yeah. Diffusal first for Ace after that Midas. Won't have it if they want to go immediately.
Oh, no, this can be on fun. Okay. I'm fine with that, too. Especially because he's going Blink. It can go either way. It's like, okay, well, our Slark's building Diffusal, so, like, doesn't have a defensive item yet. We want to give him Aegis. But our Fada's just going straight Blink. So he also is not going to have a very good defensive item after this Veil, rather.
Afu looking like dead meat here. Just getting eaten up by the axes as well as by the boars. Flyby there to save his buddy, though. And NIP, they do have an opening if they want to go for some type of Aurora play, but not going to opt to go for it. It is pretty bold to take the Beastmaster with the Mirana into an Omni Knight with that hard to spell.
Yeah, it can be a bit tough.
Chase down, trying to fight. RNG willing to go into this, even though there is an Aegis on the OD. And, well, Ace pummels into Lanham, does a good bit of damage, draining that mana with the Diffusal Blade. And with that, it looks like they're going to back out again.
Yeah,
He's still farming.
He can't fight on Sky once he loses that mana.
Yeah. Oh, they've got great vision. Oh, Flyby's in trouble. Arrow goes out, able to connect. Still the status distance working. The roar comes out afterwards. But the save from Afu up on the high ground. They see him here, but the Warlock ulti going to connect onto 2. Not bad, but also not necessarily amazing.
Well, what happened was that they tried doing the exact same thing with the Shadow Demon before. Like, when Afu got gone on, they could have golemed. They could have killed him and then started pushing into the tower. But instead, NIP pulled back because they want a better target than that. They don't want this like Shadow Demon 300 gold buyback or whatever when they're going to be pushing the tower with this golem. They'd rather just get a kill on something like the Omni Knight instead.
But are they even going to get the tower for free? Oh, Yule Scepter. That's pretty nice. The catch, interrupting.
The arrow just helping to give him some space.
Yeah, but like you see Omni Knight suddenly back up again, and now RNG looking like they maybe want to chase here. Fada's completely away from the rest of his team, and in no man's land, he's going to get caught out. That's Aegis down, and RNG suddenly in a really good position to take this catch for the kill on Fada.
They got an arrow in the back line, though. Oh, Ace, too slow on the right clicks.
And completely discombobulated. Afu's living through this one.
Uh-oh.
Ace needs to run away. This TP moving in. Setsu wants to take him down. Does have the chase. They've got a light striker right in a second. Who are they going to find? Don't get anybody as of yet. Still the chase coming from RNG as Monet is there. Ace is running over an Observer Ward. Slowed down yet again, but the continued lift up. There it is. Yule Scepter up on the high ground, finding the kill. RNG eating up NIP.
Yeah, discombobulated, as he said. Perfect way to put it. The positioning there, we had half the heroes on the right side of the tower and the other half on the left. And you had Fada and Soxa just sort of split there, and Soxa's fine with that because he's got survivability. He's got mobility stuff going on there. And Fada, once he got Yuled up, though, I think they kept tagging him, and he couldn't really find a blink, and then he's trapped next to them. So things got a little bit dicey there. I don't mind them trying to stay for that tower because they had the big spells, right? They still had Sanities. I mean, I know you're missing the Golem, but...
Yeah. They didn't have Roar either.
Yeah.
That was... Yeah. But it's tough.
They need the BKB on the Slark, so then there's gonna be the BKB on the Alk, but that's not the scariest item on the Alk. It's the one after that.
Right. Well, it's sort of that weird moment, right? Of like, our team is super strong late game, but we're also strong right now, so let's try and fight. But it's not like the time when they're at their strongest. It just happens that they had a really good early game
good
too.
Moonlight Shadow here.
Roar comes out, stomp, follow up. Get the jump, get the catch, not for the kill though, and Setsu able to live through it. They're running these guys down. The ulti onto Ace. Sansa still trying to chase. God, this upheaval is just really annoying to deal with.
That was almost the most insane combination I've, like, if 3-3 had have just made that play, he just roared the Mirana, or roared the Lina, and while they're killing her, he stomped the Omni so that he couldn't Heavenly Grace. If they had have killed her, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the guy's got really good micro, but holy.
Yeah, unfortunate. They had more friends.
Yeah.
Well, 20 minutes in, 1,000 gold lead.
This Lina is real spooky, guys. She's got bots blinkules.
I mean, have they made enough space for Monet at this point, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's all about this Ace BKB. They need to win that fight so hard when he has it because the Blink Dagger's going to be up from Monet soon, and to me, that's the really scary item on this hero. You get 15, get the health, the Blink, you just go.
PPD caught in some trouble. All of these saves that they've got on this team, but that means that OD doesn't have a save for himself. Monet chases forward. They got him caught. The Radiance burn. It's enough for the kill.
Oh, the amp.
Oh, save your buddy syndrome. Not what you want to see at this point in time. They do buy back on the Warlock to come in for the ultimate, but it is doing nothing at this stage.
No.
RNG, they have everybody except for the Shadow Demon, and now they have the stun on the Soxa, rooted up, killed off. Another round from RNG.
Oh, the Alchemist, the hero. That spell amp with the Alch is actually so sick. He's like getting destroyed by that Radiance when he's the Ancient Seal on top of him.
Ugh.
Dude, this guy's so good. What a hero. He's got his issues, sure.
Do you
He's
feel
very glass
vindicated?
cannon. I do. Watching the Sky do well, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's a reason why he's not super popular.
It was a really good game for it here as well. Like, that's part of the reason, as opposed to some of those other ones. So the mass Blink Daggers, this is something that people always talk about when you mention Blink Initiators, is the fact that you get a couple of them and it starts to add up. The relative value from each additional item goes higher and higher. So Monet blinks in, stuns. You can follow up by Lina getting there very quickly afterwards.
Yeah. It's also, though, one of those things where if you get the jump as the enemy team, it's punishable because they have all this gold invested in mobility that some fights that you can't actually use, and then it's not in stats. But they don't have that problem at the moment. He has the plus 50 damage talent now for sieging the buildings. Didn't take the health. Not worried about the burst damage, clearly, or making some more room for his ultimate. I guess he's the stats or the Heavenly Grace, right, for the bonus strength. So again, another good reason that he doesn't feel like he needs it, like our Alk in the previous game. And Ace here, has a hop, skip, jump away.
So, how do you rate this answer of the Omni Knight in this this game? Like, a lot of people are saying, okay, if Mirana becomes so core, we're just going to start seeing Omni Knight and Abba. Do you like it here?
I like it because they have the Alk and the Lina, like double stun other cores.
Stomp. Oh, good interrupt, but it's not enough. He tried to catch there, but when status resistance just wasn't there.
Yeah, I think it's just all about like the team that's around the Omni. I mean, we've seen some pretty bad Omni games too, though.
It's true.
Another quick one. It's a Warlock without ulti, but it's still a Warlock. Some free gold going the way of Flyby. She does need, because that's one of the problems with Omni, is a core hero, is that he's a hard time farming it up.
Yeah. Feels like Soxa has been just nursing this Aghanims for a while, trying to get it finished off.
Yeah, I thought he almost had it a while back.
Yeah. Couple deaths here there. I mean, he's only had 2 so far, but it does make things a little bit tough. And it is the BKB coming out now for Ace.
Oh, yeah, but look how close Setsu is to Eggs.
I know. That's the problem.
Oh, man.
And that damage.
It allows it to slice through spell immunity. I love that description.
I mean, the thing, too, is, like, already Ace has been going for this build that's, you know, aimed at being that long duration damage type of thing, but Setsu can just like burst him when he gets this level 18, which is about to have.
If he gets, all right, if he's level 18 right now with Aghanim's, he'll be doing 942 pure damage.
Right.
Let me just click on this Slark health pool here. Well, it's approximately 1,580 there, guys.
Yeah.
So NA math, but that's more than half. In fact, it's quite a bit more than half.
The other thing about that is that this is before the Spell Amp talent, which I'm assuming Setsu is going to go this game. Yeah, it's crazy. It's going to be very hard to deal with.
Bounty positioning there from NIP to at least get 2 of them. But that extra goal for the squad coming out on RNG.
So what's the play then for NIP in this one? Do you need to play more pickoff oriented, like just avoid team fights? You've got a Warlock. It feels like you should be able to team fight, right?
One would think so.
Yeah.
How do you initiate these? I guess OD, what's his BKB status? Almost done. That's another big item. It's all about these BKBs. Even though it's annoying with the Lina and her Aghanims, it's still like vast majority magic damage. If you were in this game right now and you had your little Dota Plus thing up in the top left and it's like physical, pure, magical, it's like 70 or 80% magical, I think, right now, if you're one of these Radiant heroes, right? You've got the Skywrath, all magical. You got the Lina, who's been all magical up until this Aghanims. And then you got the Alchemist, who's mostly magical too. Shadow Demon. It's a lot.
They got her. In a little bit of trouble maybe here. Does have a Yule Scepter. Setsu. Do they have any lockdown? Gonna Warlock ulti, but the Yule Scepter and the blink away. Where are my tips? Where are my tips?
Yeah, the team really slacking here, RNG.
Unreal.
I feel like if I was on NIP, I'd tip her after no one else did. I'd be like, yo, what's wrong with you guys?
Well, that is a missed opportunity if ever saw one. It just finished off the Mirana Ags as well. Have that one completed. And right now, RNG just going to run brazenly through the jungle, try and push down this tier 2 tower. At the same time, there's going to be some split pushing coming from the Golem. Got to make use of it here by PPD. And off to the side, they found 3-3. Catch forward, killing them off. Setsu making the play.
Yeah, destroying. Good ward placement there. Just as high that Radiant Sentry. That's what scared him out.
Mane's just going. He's just doing it. Think this guy cares?
I don't think he does. And we don't have a Spear Vessel, right? Well, not, I mean, even then, not very good versus an Omni plus the ultimate, right? There's so many dispels, just like basic and then the hard.
Dodges away, still hitting the tower. Tier 3 about to be taken. And with the acid spray down, Monet's still feeling comfortable. Has his ultimate available if he wants to use it now. Vata.
He's playing like he hasn't ages.
Kind of weird there, disruption as Ace walked up to him to try and get a couple hits off. And it's a buyback from the Beastmaster, but they already got the tier 3 tower.
Yep, and now they're going to go Roche.
Oh man, RNG just doing everything that they need to.
So they should be centering and warding the Shrine right now, I think, and starting to prep for a Roche.
What a monster.
But they don't have any left on Afu, so I guess they were too worried about buybacks or something.
Yeah, I guess you could be worried about like a smoke out or something. Now seeing Fata mid, they're going to be less concerned about that spread out and farm. Apparently just disrupting himself, Mr. Afu. Well, Trent, 10,000 net worth lead.
Yeah, it's an Alchemist, so it's not, you know, it's not, we always say, quite, I mean, he's really far ahead right now.
Monet's crazy. Backline, Ace looking for an opening there, but he just ran to the whole team. They're like, yeah, the Alch was literally just there alone.
Yeah, that was kind of terrifying. There's a sentry there under Soxa, but there's no vision. Oh, there we go. He's got the vision now.
Jump forward, find their man. Laguna Blade instantly blows him up, and now the chase forward for more.
Oh, man, if he had buyback. It's actually fightable now that Laguna's down, but they can't. I guess the Golem's not back up for 5 anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. Golem with Fatal Bonds and Mirana?
Oh, there's no Golem.
Ah, that really hurts. Oh, no, and they found another Ace. Run. Needs to get out of the lane. Correct, Setsu. He found him. Oh, what a baller.
There's not nearly enough tips this game. So many good moments.
RNG.
Dude, that was sick. 5-0-3 for Setsu. Oh, the team, they're like the rabbit. Ah, there we go. Mane, my boy. I mean, he's the guy who's got the cash. He should be handing out the tips.
True enough. Dude, RNG, after what's been definitely a somewhat disappointing group stage, they're showing up here against NIP and going to throw out a stun possibly. No, not yet. Still have the Heavenly Grace there. Immediately takes it off. Ace still dead for 25 seconds, and it looks like RNG are going to head back and finally secure that Roche. Or maybe just wait for somebody to TP in.
Finally secure. But yeah, they will eventually get the Roche. They're going to take down the Shrine first.
Yeah.
And then should be time.
He bottom. Land, I'm going to pick that one up.
At least one bounty taken by Soxa.
Getting something there. They do have the Sacred Arrow cooldown for the Mirana here, as well as an Aghanims and the Medallion.
It was not the snowbally Slark they needed this game. Maybe the Aegis should have gone to the Slark after that fight. I don't know. I guess that fight was just really the big decider, right? Because that was all their momentum and their snowballing, and you got the Aegis, and you go for that tier 2, and it's crazy how bad fights like that can just destroy you. But that's kind of one of these lineup things where it's like, how many fights does X lineup need to win or whatever? But
right.
I mean, we're still waiting on the big engagement because unless I'm crazy, we got a 10-seconder on an OD and a 10-seconder on a Slark.
And it looks like RNG want to make that happen right now. Getting ready for this fight. They walk forward, find Ace right at the start. There's going to be the follow-up there. Just completely destroyed. He does get the ulti off, though. And now Fada's BKB. They're trying to run him down. Going to get secondary stun. Ace making a hit onto Setsu. They get the combo out there. Fada trying to run away. They buy back already on the Mirana, but there's the bash that they needed as they find a kill.
Why did Ace stop chasing Setsu?
You know,
things got a little confusing there.
Yeah.
That was, like, ideal scenario. It can't go much better than that for NIP, I don't think. They dump a ton of spells onto your Slark, and he gets off his ulti and then his BKB. Able to survive, start putting out the damage. They got the Golem down. They got their BKBs off. So you lose that fight, and you're like, oh, we're in real trouble.
You ain't lying, man. So 19,000 net worth lead for Royal Never Give Up. And they are going to take down this Aegis. So they give it to Monet. Give it to somebody.
Setsu's got to keep that streak alive, dude. He almost lost it.
That's true. 5-0-3. He's having a really good game. And yeah, I don't know. The fights just seem so hard for NIP to take right now.
Well, they couldn't really kill Flyby before.
Yeah.
And now he has the cheese and his Lotus and the Force Staff. Make sure that Ace can't just target him down.
Does have about half mana pool right now, but it's more than enough just to cast Heavenly Grace on Monet and then back him up. All right, Setsu. Monet going to cover his other core by just jumping. They blow up PPD, immediate buyback. All right, are they in too far? RNG, can they get punished? Arrow connects onto the range creep. Oh. It was like the Secret Service jumping in front of President Monet. Ace tries to get the jump away yet again. It's going to be the melee barracks going down. RNG, they have the Fatal Bonds onto 4. It's a good time to fight if they can catch him. BKB already out from Ace. The chase coming. They get the roar onto 1. Monet still under control. They get the connection of the arrow. Also into Setsu, but the Heavenly Grace is there. Saving a life yet again. Leap away, but not enough. As Ace is going to eventually have to run banished with the leap happening. And, well, that's the end of the barracks.
Yep. And sound the alarm here, guys. You got one left.
Royal Never Give Up. Feeling in firm control, not afraid of anything.
I don't think you should be.
They have Golem again. That's probably the last moment that they're waiting for here. A Fatal Bonds would hit onto all 4.
They have Sanities now, too, which was also on CD.
But they don't have the Mirana. They don't have that other form of control. And Setsu walking over. Who are they going to find? Ace trying to get to him, but can't quite get in range. Just a quick blink away. Again, no creeps to soak up Fatal Bonds, so it would just be on RNG heroes at this stage.
Oh, here comes Ace.
Starting the fight. Ace just gone. The Warlock ulti, it's down to all of them. The buyback comes in, but the Fatal Bonds was already off. It had worn off by that stage. They kill off the Golem. Ace wants to run in, silence BKB, chase forward, but there's going to be the bash onto the OD in the duration of his BKB.
Oh, Slark's just purged.
It's going to all come out.
He's just walking around.
The combo now onto Beastmaster. Ace is not able to stick onto a target. Lanham just running away. They have imprisonment as well. Lift up onto OD. Fada's going to go down. The two supports take care of Ace as the game is good and RNG take number 1.
Ooh, man, that purge absolutely ruined him too. Jeez, the BKBs, I was thinking like, okay, maybe that's it. That could be the answers they